Hi guys, welcome back. All right, what's this nutter doing this time? Well, first I have to make a channel announcement. We're going to skip Monday's color blending lesson because it's the week of Christmas. And I had one of my subscribers, in fact, one of my moderators, was having a little trouble with the egg, and mostly because she didn't have gray paper. So then it just dawned on us, well, I'll do it in a different color. What I said to her, why don't you do it in green and make a green egg? It's not so much the color, but the technique to create the technique to create the texture. So what I'm gonna do for Monday's lesson, hopefully over the weekend, is I'm gonna do a green egg. Hopefully. We don't know. I said I don't know. I have to see if it works. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna do it in green so that it's a double way of learning that texture and how maybe a different color it'll give it a different effect. That's what I'm going to do on Monday. And then we'll push off because we only have two more lessons left in this course. The horse will be the following week, the following Monday, and the last class will be the following. After that, I'm going to be introducing you to a new type of coloring. And we're going to hear a lot more about that after the New Year's. But if you're following this channel, and if you're not, please like and subscribe because we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a better 2021 than 2020. I feel it in my bones. It's going to be a good year. What I've been doing for the last weeks is I've been collecting and testing different pencils, budget pencils, because I have so many people that don't own Prismacolor. Now, my lessons have been primarily using Prismacolor, and then that's leaving out a whole group of people who may not be able to afford $80 to $100 for pencils. So I've been testing pencils out that were under $50. In fact, none of them even came near that. They're all budget friendly. But what is the best? Which one? So I've come up with a test, and I'm looking for volunteers who want to take this test. I'm looking for about 25 people, but I've got incentive to take the test, and it's not a hard test, okay? So here you're going to have, I'm in the middle of working on them, so it's not done. To be in this test, there is a criteria. You have to live in the USA because I'm not going to the post office. Sorry, COVID. Not going. We're in lockdown. So I want something that I'm able to pop into the mail without having to weigh it and send it over the seas, and I also want to get it back quickly. I'm going to be sending out swatch sheets that are hand swatched. You're not going to know what pencil I used. You're not going to know anything about it, and you don't need to. This is open to experienced colorists, and it's open to beginners that just colored their first page last week. It makes no difference. I'm going to send you a hand swatched sheet. So if you commit to this, please do it because this is going to take me a long time to do each one of these. So you're going to get a hand swatch sheet, 1 through 6, and each one of these, it's going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. You're not going to know what pencils these are. And don't even try to figure it out because I've been trying to find some obscure pencils that nobody has and some everybody has. You will find out eventually, I promise, what pencils these are when I give the results. So I'm going to send you this sheet, and I'm also going to send you this. In addition, I'm going to put in a self-addressed stamped envelope. All you have to do is fill this sheet out. This is yours to keep, and I'll show you why this could be very helpful to you in the future. All you have to do is look on the red. Go to your red. These are going to be all different, okay? Red, what is the most vivid? 2. Okay, the least vivid? 6. Put it down. What do you think is the smoothest laydown? I'm doing 3 layers. 2 that are crosshatched, and then a blending layer. And then the richest color. Which one appeals to you the most that you would want to color with? And that's red. Move it on to orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. Very simple. It should take you no more than 5 minutes. Then I want the number of years or months or weeks or days that you've been coloring. So I'm interested to see what a new perspective in seeing colors are and what somebody with older eyes could see. It's not going to affect the outcome of the thing. It's just people are going to want to know, like, are the more experienced colorists picking this and the newbies are picking this? All data. Then I want to know a list of the pencils that you own. This is primarily so that I can go out and get pencils. That if I see everybody has Arteza, I have those pencils, by the way. If everybody has Prismacolor, if everybody has Polychromos, those are the pencils I'm going to be using for my classes. And then on the bottom, I have I Promise on the Holy Holbein pencil. This is my own opinion, okay? This is my opinion. I don't want any knowledge base behind this. I don't want you to take pencils and try to figure out which one's which. And no, I just want your opinion. It's not a knowledge test. It's your vision, your sight, and what appeals to you. This should take all of 5 minutes to fill out. Keep this sheet because I'm going to eventually, when I give the information, I'm going to give you what these pencils are. And if you have this and say you picked number 2 and you liked number 2 and you don't have number 2, then you might want to get number 2, and especially if it's budget friendly. Or you may hate number 1 and realize number 1 has been the pencils that you've been coloring with. So this is a nice sheet to have, and plus it's hand swatched because you can't duplicate pencils with ink. It just wouldn't work. That's why I'm hand swatching everything. Now, to give you a little bit more incentive on this, I'm going to be offering some prizes. I'm going to make up these and the envelopes, but I'm going to have no idea whose is what. I'm not looking at that. I'm going to seal up the envelopes. In 3 of them, I'm going to put 2 golden tickets, which didn't really come out gold, sorry. 2 golden tickets. Then I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them in. So you can't really feel them. They'll be inside the paper. I won't have any idea who's getting it. All I'm doing is going to be putting the addresses on envelopes that are already made up. So the prizes will already be in there. I don't have any idea who's getting what. All you have to do is contact me. I won. You'll get your choice of courses. Now remember, we have 2 more courses coming out in January and February, or February and March, depending on how well I get all this information back and everything that I can provide for you. So you'll have your choice on any of those courses. You could take one that we've already got, or you can take one of the new ones. So these are the golden tickets. Just like Willy Wonka. You didn't know what was in the chocolate bar. Then one lucky person, don't know who it will just be random, is going to get this. And what is this? I've had this for a while, and I always believe in passing things on. I've enjoyed it. I've liked owning it. It was very cool. I got the experience. Now it's time to pass it on to somebody who can also get that joy. The KonMari method of cleaning house, you pass it on to somebody who will have joy. This is a stamp from Johanna Faber. Remember back in the day when you were able to make up stamps? Well, this is a Johann Faber stamp. This stamp is from the 1800s. It's a legit stamp. I got it at a stamp place, so it's authentic. It's very cool. It's very old. I mean, look, the 1800s. She lived in the 1850s to I think the 1870s. I could be wrong about the exact dates. I'm just thinking what I remember off the top of my head, but I know it was like the mid 1800s. So that's when this stamp is from. The old Faber-Castell, Polychromos and Prismacolor are owned by the same company now, but back then, this is the Polychromos line. So this is a pretty cool thing to have in your collection of obsessive coloring materials. This is going into one of these. So we'll have 3 winners. I'm going to accept about 25 people. And I'm saying about 25. If I end up with 30 people asking to be in on this, I'll do 30. It's just that it takes so long to do these swatch sheets. And I want to get these back really quick. So the thing that you have to do is you have to, if you want it, you have to send an email to me with your address. I do not sell addresses. I don't give them out. In fact, if you ever win prizes a second time, I won't even have your address. I don't keep them. I have to ask my brother for his address every time I send something out. I don't even keep my family addresses. I'm just not that organized. If you want to trust me with your address, I got to trust you with my address because I'm sending it to you. I got to put a return address on it, and then you're going to see my address to get back. So it's kind of a mutual thing here. So if you want to participate, right in the top, I'm going to leave my email address. It's howtoadultcolor@gmail.com. And it's just one word, howtoadultcolor. And I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.